начать трансляции прямые и посмотрим, что у нас тут запустилось. Так, нормально. Так, по звуку оно все нормально, интересно. Раз, два. Ну, судя по всему, все отлично. Вроде звук есть, и с игры, и голос слышно. Так, начать игру. Надо создать персонажей. Давайте создадим какой-нибудь, я не знаю. Персонажа женского пола. Это баба? Женщина? Девушка? Кто это? О! Нормально. Аксессуары для лица, блин. Без, цвет кожи. А, это форма лица. Да, нормальная форма. Отличная, мне кажется. Так, причесон. Какой же причесон ей больше подойдет? Подойдет. Наверное, какой-то пышный, да, наверное? Что-то типа вот такого. Цвет волос будет... Да хрен его знает, как он будет. Какой-нибудь... О! Пойдет. Шрамы. Не знаю, стоит ли делать шрамы и вообще какие-то. Что это? Ух ты. Вот это интересно. Так, глаза. Цвет глаз. Цвет глаз. Вот такие. Цвет бровей. Ближе к волосам. Форма бровей. Пойдет. Так. Закончить создание персонажа. Так, голос.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Так, второй голос. А, вот голоса.
That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It was wonderful. I believe a few cobwebs and some dust.
Nothing. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but
Вот
I could
такой
very well
пойдет.
be able to help you.
Так, сложность имя. 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 Да хрен его знает, как ее назвать. Ай, блядь, пусть будет Сэнди какая-нибудь. Сэнди Уэйд, блядь. Волшебница. Так, этот выбор повлияет на то, в каком общежитии будет жить ваш персонаж, а также на то, как другие персонажи игры будут к вам обращаться. Не понял. Ну ладно, очень интересно. Начать путешествие. Похоже, мы уже готовы отправляться. Жаль, конечно, что у нас с вами было так мало времени на обработку. Надеюсь, вы практиковали всех, что я вам показал. Да, профессор. Надо сказать, впервые вижу, что кто-то настолько быстро осваивал чужую палочку. Чужую. Представляю, на что вы будете способны, получив собственную. Спасибо, профессор Филипп. В том числе за то, что согласен. Так, кто это?
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good.
Так, а мне, наверное, чувствительно сильно громко. Уже слышно клавиатуру. Так быть не должно. Быть должно быть все хорошо, равномерно слышно. И голос, и саму игру. Без лишних посторонних звуков. Еще механик. Так вышло. Так, хорошо, мы, короче, отправим. Да, мы с вами отправились в непосредственно Хогвартс.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
Ты едва успел. И кто же твоя
And
спутница?
who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
Новое пополнение.
New?
Новое?
Yes, sir.
Да,
I'm
сэр, меня
starting
зачислили
school
на
as a
пятый
fifth year.
курс.
How extraordinary.
Как необычно.
It is indeed.
Прям
None of
никто
the
из
faculty
преподавателей
has
не
ever heard
помнит
of
такого
anyone being
процента.
admitted to
Обычно в
Hogwarts
Хогвартс
so late.
поступают куда раньше.
Nor have I.
А мне тоже
Of
это
course,
было.
as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new students up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well,
Что
you
ж,
couldn't have
получше
asked for a better
наставники
mentor.
не читать трудно.
Professor Fig is
Профессор
not
Фиг не
only an
только выдающий
exceptional
педагог,
teacher,
но и на
he's
редкость
also a
умелый и
remarkably
одаренный
intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far up the ministry.
Пост в министерстве.
Have you seen
Ты
this?
это видел? Газетная статья на Ранрок.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant
Я
threat.
смотрел демки,
And it was your wife, Eleazar,
что до
who
начала.
alerted me to his
Здесь,
activities
по-моему, можно
months ago.
выучить
Miriam?
вопросительные заклинания,
How?
как они называются.
She wrote to me about Ranrock
По
before she
типу
died,
Крусова, Вада Кедавра и
wondering
так
what the
далее.
ministry knew about his activities.
Надо
Before I could
попробовать.
respond, I
Я не знаю как.
received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Типа она видит символ, который не увидели
Merlin's
остальные.
beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on!
perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Так, Г. Исцелиться.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
Так, смотрите, вокруг
But that
используем
key
мышь.
discovered was clearly a
Смотрим.
port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Так, ну движение, понятно, стандартного. Так. По управлению похоже на GTA 5. В плане механика персонажа, как он двигается.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Так,
Mind your
у меня
step.
атаки какие-то есть, нет? Или это пока еще
Where
вступительная
do you
глава?
suppose your wife got the
Никаких
port key
атак
that
нет.
brought us here?
A good question.
Ага.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by
О, палочка,
and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
Палочка есть, а атак у меня
I don't
никаких
know
нет, да?
where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to
Ну,
do
я понял,
with
что нам
that
дальше
search.
надо идти. Пошли.
Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But
Так,
magic is no different than any power. What really
Понимаешь, что
matters
походу
is
вот
the
это
one
какая-то
who
зачарованная
wields it.
стена. Давай, иди сюда быстрее.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Нажмите, чтобы использовать основное заклинание. Ага. Вау, вау, вау. За бластер, блядь.
Excellent.
Бластер из палочки, блядь. Понял. Так. Чтобы выбрать текущую цель. Понял. Короче, какая-то есть автонаводка, я понял. Вот пушину разбиваю. Вандализм.
That was a bit rougher than I expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ну, типа, всякое может быть. Может, что в кувшинах-то можно утонуть. По-моему, ничего нет.
Up there.
Наверх. Подожди, а тут что? Опа, сундук. Копеечка. Тоже не лишняя.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Так. И что дальше? Да, кого? Где?
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Нихуя себе. Реперу. Ну, я знаю, это заклинание, восстанавливающее что-то.
Almost there.
Ну, дальность, конечно, меня, блядь, поражает. И наводка. Вот это. Круто. Так. Чего?
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Так, на мини-карте показаны вы и ваше ближайшее окружение. Это ваша текущая цель. Нажмите и удержите, чтобы посмотреть информацию о целях задания. Понял. Исследуйте руины.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
И что? Ну, тебе интересно. Мне тоже интересно, что. Кушай, блядь. Иди сюда. Да нет, там никуда. Опа. Исследовать.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
А вот уж да? Ага, есть такое. Короче, кувшины пустые, я понял. Ничего тут нет в них.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Опа.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Не понял.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
А типа
I
телепортировались,
don't
блядь?
believe it.
Хе. Нормально. Интересно. Подожди, может тут что-то есть еще? Так, это получается развил. Ага, ничего, это я понял.
Hello?
Давай исследуем. Бля, мне нравится, как люди типа пытаются привлечь внимание кашлем просто. Так, и в чем прикол, это срабатывает. Не всегда, но в большинстве случаев это срабатывает.
Just a moment.
Вот и превьюшка.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Угу. И тебе привет. И
Vault
тебе.
number 12, I
Вам нужен
presume.
сейф номер 12. Да,
Precisely.
именно.
The key.
Это ваш ключ.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes.
А, это в
This way, then.
контейнере этот ключ был, который они успели забрать.
Stay close.
О, как. Жена передала вам ключ, и вы попали в это место. То есть вот так интересно сходится.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Ну, помчались. О, американский
Vaults
двор.
are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon.
привет, Пуша.
Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Как вам по звуку? Все ли хорошо слышно?
You'll want to take a breath.
И играли ли вы в эту игру?
That
Интересно, ваше
waterfall washes
мнение.
away
Тут
all
просто есть один
enchantments.
вопросик, который, я
It's a
думаю, может
security
кто-то
measure.
проходил,
Experienced
кто-то
the
знает.
thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing
Зачем
now.
такие
How
делать?
did we go?
Vault number 12 was
Железную
commissioned
дорогу.
shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Опа. Да. Здорово, привет. Ты как меня нашел?
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Ну, у них интересные банки, конечно, под землей.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Ага. Какой-то подозрительный. Немножко. Или мне кажется, или он что-то замыслил. Потому что они так смотрели, что тот гоблин, что вот этот. Ох
What
ты,
do you
ё-моё.
suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure.
Я не знаю,
Sir,
кто мне звонит.
I
Не
wonder if you
звоните,
might-
я не буду
Instructions for
поднимать
Vault
ни-
12 indicate that I am to grant
незнакомые мне
access to the
номера.
Holdroom
Отстаньте.
key and then close the door.
Вот, вот о чем я говорил. Сука. Подстава.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Что это, блядь? Зафиксируйте свою палочку с помощью мышки. Направляйте ее по контуру символа, чтобы выучить заклинание. Чтобы ускорить движение вашей палочки по контуру символа, нажмите соответствующую кнопку при появлении подсказки. Пробел, типа пробел, да? Ага. Вот оно как. так и вот так. О, готово. Интересно. Так, нажмите R.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Опять символ двери.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the
Kedavra.
portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this
Секрет
vault.
сейфа.
Lead the way.
Ну, исследовать. Открывай, мне.
Lumos.
Авада Кедавра надо выучить. Это,
This is no ordinary
мне кажется, это
vault.
будет долго.
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our
А я
way
тоже
out?
хочу так
Do
светить,
you
слышишь?
think this is some sort of test?
Как
I
фонарик
do.
включить, блядь.
But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Научи меня фонарик включать. Да иду я, иду, что ты оглядываешься?
I see something
Oh.
up ahead.
Какая-то
What
херня.
is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Опа. Исследовать.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Опа. Что это было?
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast
Я не
Lumos.
знаю, я не пробовал ставить. Один попробовал, ну, как я так понял, он не работает. Но это потом, буду уже проходить, уже посмотрю. Но мне кажется, что... О, блядь, нихуя не хочет работать. Ну, фонарик. Так, вы изучили световые чары Люмос, которые автоматически добавлены в ваш комплект заклинания. Заклинание Люмос освещает кончик вашей волшебной палочки и помогает исследовать темные места. Хорошо. На единичку.
Lumos.
Оп.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
Не
It does
понял.
follow the light.
Бля, только не бей, ладно? Понятно. Фраза «не бей, не работай», ебать. А что так много? Оп, Q. Опа. Блядь, успел. Лёша, делай, дед. На. Сейчас же дед всех размотает. Дед опасный. А пусть дед всех убивает. У меня заклинаний нет. Ага, вот это кувырок. Кувырок. Ну, короче, это типа обучение боевочка, да? Это заклинание только. Так, изучить свои цели, чтобы понять, что делать дальше. Отразить атаки протега, понял? Отразить. Ну давай поотражаем. Давай. Еще разок. Еще разок кто-то. Я буду тоже статуей. Нормально. нормально размотали.
Stay close!
А я рядом, блин. Держите поближе к профессору.
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you?
This isn't good. Lumos.
Опа. Люмос. Люмос Максима.
What's happening?
Это что?
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
У меня тоже какая-то избранная получается.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Исследуем. Так. Ага, опять статуи, бляха-муха.
Lumos. Revelio. I
Велио
suppose I'm on my own this time.
и Люмос, да? Опа, сундук. Подожди, не вставай. Батя
Seems
голова.
I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Вот это. А, это столбеней. Да? Заклинание. Так, или шо? Так, удержите Q во время применения протега, чтобы контратаковать и оглушить врагов заклинанием столбеней. О, бля, как. Конечно, это что столбеней. Не понял. Бля, ни хера себе, вы чё? Ребята, сегодня не ваш день. Что еще появилось? А, хорош. А, примените столбеней. Готов один. Давай. Следующий. Оп. Нет, разделил.
Stupefy.
Еще один.
Stupefy.
Готово. Еще могу уворачиваться. Еще просто защищаться. Легчайшее.
Revelio.
А, Люмос.
Lumos.
Эту кнопку нажал чуть-чуть. А, нажмите, чтобы бежать. О, это такой символ, как на ключе был, да? По-моему. Так, портал какой-то открылся. Пойдем в портал. Так.
Revelio.
Так, вижу сундук. Сначала осмотримся, облутаемся, что здесь есть, а потом уже дальше. Все, нет, еще сундук вижу. Ну, пока все, да? Так. Смотреть. О, дед.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Это омут памяти.
I
Наконец-то
wonder.
погода хоть наладилась. У нас 4 дня пасмурно, дожди, блядь. Сейчас солнышко вышло. Как хорошо так.
Follow my
Вроде
lead.
конец марта и дожди, блин. Куда ныряешь? Так, и что это? Ага. Колдун. Погода отстой. Погода говно было. Сейчас вроде солнце. Уже лучше.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder
Да
if
нахер
the
он
path
нужен
we've
тут дождь?
created
Maybe impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We
Ну,
are
уже ближе
entrusting
туда
the one who
посмотрим, что
embarks
там
on this
будет.
path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Это кто?
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Ничего не нашли.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Ты
I
зашел
have
гоблина
no
убил.
patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving
Взял его
you
позвоночник,
anything.
сломал мне. Об пол.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Все, давай делал. Ебать. Типа хранитель какой-то.
No way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
Хороший вопрос.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here?
Что, возле
Come.
Хогвартса, что ли?
We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Нормально. Тут таких нет. Это Hogwarts Legacy. Эта игра была сделана до всех событий Гарри Поттера. Тут, по-моему, за несколько сотен лет вроде бы, если я не ошибаюсь. Но, кстати, поселение этого Хагрида я находил, где он жил. Домик его. Типа карта есть. Как в демке было показано. На карте, короче, есть поселение, там видно. Не знаю, может не его. Ну, похоже очень. Ну, проверим, посмотрим, есть оно или нет.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the
А,
sorting
тут чисто
ceremony?
факультеты распределять, блядь.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare
Интересно,
yourself to
на каком
meet
факультете я буду.
the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Какой военный дядька.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Скорее бы начать учиться, скорее бы следовать в замок. Если логично, бля, это типа вариант где-то будет Влиять на факультет, что ли? Скорее бы исследовать замок. Ну давай.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Хрен его знает.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Понял. Да пойдет, чё. Студент Слизерина известный своей хитростью, большими амбициями и жаждой власти. Да давай, пойдет.
You belong in Slytherin!
Все великие маги заканчивали Слизерин. Это Гарри Поттер. Том Реддл. Всякие подобные.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entry.
Злой дед.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to
Ваше
enter,
место
one
в
must simply
Слизерине.
speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspiration. Давай.
Very well.
Стремление. Хорошо.
Aspiration.
Мамана.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Так.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Так, найдите свою гостиную. пойдем искать свою гостиную. Так, бегать я могу, хорошо. Полагаю, нужно представиться. Перед кем? О, здорово.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Так, угораздило же попасть в такую передрягу, бедняжка. Хорошо, что вы с Фигом в порядке. Это было
It was
захватывающе.
dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more
Так,
later.
у меня какое-то сообщение от организации. Ну, секундочку, сейчас перечитаю. Так, приятно познакомиться.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Так, Эмиль де Омнис, Эмиль, да.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Да.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Туше,
Told you.
я же говорила.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Понятно. Девушка с выебоном.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha! Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
И остался у нас Омнис. Вот он, да?
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you,
Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Так, ты знаешь, как сделать свое появление запоминающим. Да, я люблю привлекать внимание.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting
Профессор
for you
Уизли
just
ждет
by
тебя
the
возле
stairs.
лестницы. Понял.
Revelio.
Вдруг что-то есть тут. Ничего нет. Так, поднимаемся по лестнице. О, сундуки какие-то. Опа.
Good morning. I
Надеюсь,
trust
вы
you're ready
готовы к
for your
первому дню
first
в
day at
Хогвартсе.
Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of
Я
this
давно
day for
мечтаю
a
об
long
этом дне.
time.
Даже не верится,
Can't
что я
believe I'm
наконец-то
here.
здесь.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning, so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Так, подожди, дай сундук открою. Сундук.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Ну, пошли, пошли.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Так, эта статуя изображает Кельпи, водяного демона, оборотня, родом из Ирландии и Великобритании, который обычно принимает форму лошади с длинной гривой. Самый крупный Кельпи, о котором когда-либо сообщалось, это лохнесское чудовище в Шотландии. Чудовище, блин. Так, вы только что открыли испытание руководства. Ваш прогресс будет отображаться здесь. Понял. Выполнение испытаний из руководства — это единственный способ заработать очки опыта. Понял. Уровень 1. Продолжить. Испытание. Страница руководства. Продолжить. Выйти.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Так. Ну, ще секунду. Вказати дані таких документів основного заявника. Номер паспорта, розширення, номер платника податків, хіба не ключовий. Угу. Опять следовало, да? Пойдем. Так, тут комната. Вот. А можно как-то быстрее ходить? О, у меня что-то есть, да? Варюшки. Не надо. Очки. А, пойдет мне. Головные уборы не надо мне. Плащ, мантия, что это? Оно ничего не дает. Так. Изменить внешний вид с капюшоном. Ух ты. Без капюшона. Изменить внешний вид. О как. Да уж, конечно, костюмы тут интересные. Так, что тут? Коллекции какие-то открылись. Вот оно. Ага, понял. Испытание за испытание, испытание. Что это? А, это очки мне дали за испытание. Понял.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flute flames
Точка с
to get
летучим
around a
пламенем.
bit
О, это
quicker.
перемещение.
Your field guide contains a map of the
Типа
castle.
быстрое
Open
перемещение,
it
да?
up and
Класс.
find Central Hall.
Это уже отлично. Так, вам удалось обнаружить точку быстрого перемещения с летучим пламенем. Вы можете открыть карту в любое время, чтобы мгновенно добраться до любой точки, обнаруженной с летучим пламенем. Понял. Хорошо. Так, Хогвартс разделен на две основные области. В левой части карты живут студенты и профессора. Здесь расположены гостиные и большой зал. Угу. Выберите лестницы Хогвартса, чтобы продолжить. Лестницы Хогвартса. Так. Здесь вы можете видеть точки с летучим пламенем, которые доступны в этом регионе. Точки с летучим пламенем зеленого цвета. Это те, которые вам удалось обнаружить. Ну, конечно, понятно, все ясно. Так. В правой части карты находятся точки интереса, связанные с учебой, включая астрономическую башню, библиотеку и теплицы. Выберите постройку к библиотеке. Вот это, да? Так, профессор Уизли разблокировала для вас точку с летучим пламенем в центральном зале. Смените карту с помощью АД. Вращать можно. Хорошо. Сюда, да, переместиться? Например, кто заходит, и респекту остается. Ой. Да, погодка хорошая. Солнышко светит, класс. Вообще отлично. Но на улицу выходить лень.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs
Так, мы на
lead
месте. Как
directly
видите,
to
это очень
Central
экономит
Hall.
время. Угу. Ну да. Быстрое перемещение, это всегда хорошо
You
было.
can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both charms
Сегодня у вас
and
заклинания и
defense against the
защита от
dark
темных
arts
искусств.
classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Так, спасибо, профессор.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Я подозреваю, что вы там не просто искали вещи и в Хогвартс окольными путями добирались. Подожди, подозреваю, что вы там не просто искали вещи и в Хогвартс окольными путями добирались. Так и есть, да? Так и есть.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here.
Вы оказались в
Ended up
каких-то
exploring
руинах, и
some
хотя тут
ruins
мне
and
стоит промолчать.
I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Удачи.
And remember
Спасибо.
to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Так, сколько у нас там по времени уже идет он? Уже часик прошел. Хорошо.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, откройте карту. Так, что мне надо? Мне надо основные задания. Ага, понял. По уровню.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Спасибо. Так, прогрузка. Ничего тут нет. Бля, ну юбка какой-то старухи, бля. Так, открыл точку, хорошо. Здорово. Кто такой? Котик. Котик.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
My friend said some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Тых. Ой, блядь, тых. Да давай, катись.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Так, тоже времечко так. Часик поиграл. Можно передохнуть.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last post. Excellent. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Splendid!
Сука, не падай.
Very good.
О как.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Ну давай.
That's it.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Давай, бля. О.
Well done. Watch this. There we go.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Ну так вот тут.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
А, нихера себе.
Be sharp.
Движение. Секундочку.
Phew.
Блядь, с движением. Сука, ну докатись. Хорошо.
Excellent control there.
Here we go. That is how it's done. Brilliant. Let us see this.
Вот так, давай как-то наискосок, наверное, взять. У меня типа есть время, наверное, начать вот с такого. Давай, давай. Есть.
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural.
Легчайшее, блядь.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Давайте с ним поговорим.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Специальные задачи, которые приготовил для вас. Хорошо.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
А где страница только что летала? Погоди. Не понял. Опа.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
Так, надо
1752?
от темной магии выучить. Наверное, все-таки еще можно чуть-чуть посидеть. А ближайшая точка... Наверное, вот это. Точку выучить. Есть. Теперь сюда.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great...
Так, это Левиоса. Так. 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 Выучил.
Leviosa.
Вергандиум Левиоса. Левиоса.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Чуть умница не сдуло.
Let us begin with the basic
Так,
cast.
а можно выставить как-то? Ну, стой. Есть, да? О. А, нельзя. Понял. Мне просто неудобно, блин.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Levioso, I know.
This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Что он какой-то недовольный.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas. Again, well... All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class...
О. Так, давай... Ага, тут, короче, нету, да, еще? А лампочка будет на 4, а это будет пусть на 2. Вот так. Это же как бы считается как боевые типа.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student. Then again, perhaps this was...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me... You know, you...
Exclusive and unsung.
Excellent. If you want to get the most out of your time, whether it's joining a secret duel, you just have to be clever.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Отличненько. Так, что тут опять? Так, там как-то Аридана, буду смотреть задание здесь. Пойдем сюда. Ну, тут недалеко, в принципе, можно. Можно пешкаруса добежать, я думаю. Заодно точку открыть. Вот, отличненько. Где страницы не летают? Что это? Точку пропустил.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh,
I trust your...
They did, Professor.
I heard as much. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite... I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard...
Professor Ronan did mention something.
In fact, Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade, we've arranged to replace the supplies...
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your club...
Hogsmeade. Да.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps
Так, с кем пойти, с Натей или Себастьяном? Блин, хороший вопрос. Хрен его знает. Просто вот интересно, это на сюжет как-то будет влиять или нет? Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. He'll keep you well clear of any of...
Rookwood?
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, no time to waste.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good.
It seems as if...
More frequently, as Professor, a number of your... I have arranged...
I'll start on the top. This is the right area. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant!
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't marvelous. Let us give the... Remember to...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Ага. Готовченко.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted
Ладно,
lover
мне
thought
теперь
it
надо
too
идти
accurate.
дальше по квесту. Квест у нас где? Вот здесь. Точек ближайших нет. Ну, туда будем идти. Бежать пешка руса. Давай, открывайся.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Так, куда нам... Вот он, стоит, ждет. Подожди, точку. Оп, все, отлично. Пошли теперь в магазин. Алло. Ага.
Hello, Sebastian.
Есть.
My new
Что-то
charge.
чуть-чуть пролагало
I'm
немного.
told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Так, помчались, да? Помчались. Нас типа теперь выпустили в открытый мир, да?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever
Погнали.
bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of
Бля, ну что,
detention,
бегать
this
нельзя
trip to
так
Hogsmeade might have
побыстрее
saved me
чуть-чуть?
from
Ну
one.
это, блин, ну кошмар. Медленно.
Glad I could be of service.
Вроде как городок открыли уже, побегать можно, а все равно нормальный бег быстрый.
Professor Weasley
Не
came to
дают.
retrieve me,
Чешу.
and I was able to convince old
Как это
Scribner
работает?
that I had somewhere to be.
Не хочет. А, это типа пробежечка для
So how
диалога,
did
да?
you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well,
Ну ладно.
I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am
Чего?
inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Ой, опять что-то пролагало. Все, собрал.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Так, я вижу точку. Ведь, скорее всего, я ее, походу, не смогу, да, открыть, или смогу?
Out of bounds to all students.
Есть, могу, хорошо.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Где?
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately.
О,
But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon
лунный
attack.
камень.
Hopefully the rest of your year
Интересно.
isn't as eventful.
По-любому для чего-то
Mr. Moon.
нужен. Тут еще
He's the
трава,
Hogwarts
какие-то
caretaker.
грибочки можно
Looks a bit
собрать.
worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Какой-то учитель, блядь.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Вы что, бухаете, что?
A demi-guise. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Что-то полагало. Опять.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley?
Yes, Dittany.
Perfect. And a short list. I just have to pop... Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
За палочкой, за какими-то еще. Понятное дело, что мы сюда сначала сгоняем. Тем более мы рядом.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Так. А что это за выбор? Стиль.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Может, типа такой какой-нибудь.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Какую-нибудь такую.
How intriguing.
Тип древесины.
Curious indeed.
красное дерево, блядь. Длина.
How intriguing.
Да, самую длинную, блядь. Короткую. Самую короткую, блядь. Гибкость. Неподатливая. Слегка податливая. Не гнущаяся. Не гибкая. Жесткая. Прочная. Твердая. Ломкая. Пластичная. Упругая. Мягкая, слегка пружинистая, с легкой, удивительно хлесткой, довольно гибкая, очень гибкая, сносно гнущаяся. Нихуя не понимаю, а нахера это? Пусть будет так. Сердцевина палочки. Так, жила дракона. Сердечная жила дракона служит сердцевиной для палочки и известна тем, кто способна вызывать мощную магию. Единорог служит так, вызывать стабильную магию. Вызывать широкий спектр магии.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Тут что-то объяснишь мне? Не хочешь?
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. Phoenix feather, exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Я не знаю, кто звонит.
How did that feel?
Надо сейчас через
Different.
get contact
I
глянуть.
sensed a sort of surge.
A match.
I'm eager to.
I would imagine so. And the bond between you and your... Do not be surprised at your new one's ability.
That sounds wonderful, Miss Ron.
I'll let you get to it. Do...
Так, можно сохраниться. Где это можно настроить? Да, скорее всего. Сохранить. Пустая ячейка, сохранение, все. На этом я пока закончу. Потом будет вторая часть. Что те, кто здесь сейчас находится, возможно, не знаю, подписывайтесь, ставьте колокольчик в активный режим, чтобы отслеживать, когда будет новый стрим. Вот, и поддержите лайком. Будет замечательно. Спасибо, кто посмотрел. И жду на новых трансляциях. Возможно, не только по этой игре. Будет еще куча много новых игр. Вот, так что не забывайте, заходите. Всем спасибо за просмотр и за вашу какую-нибудь активность.